Hi, I'm Emmanuel, and today I want to talk to you about time management strategies at work. Time management is something that a lot of people do struggle with at some point in life until they get to figure out these strategies that I'm about to share with you. See, if you are the type of person who struggles to prioritize on tasks, always missing deadlines, forgets about meetings or tasks, and involves yourself in multitasking without actually achieving anything, then this video is for you. I'm gonna share with you strategies that you could apply, strategies that are gonna help you to double your productivity at work and always meet deadlines. So, the first strategy to effectively manage your time at work is prioritize only what matters. You see, in the workplace, productivity isn't always about doing everything, but it is about doing the right thing. Before you commit to any task, you need to first ask yourself three questions. What tasks have the biggest impact? And what are those tasks that need to be done first? And then the last question is, what are those tasks that can be delegated? Once you figure out how to prioritize your tasks, you will find that your days will get much easier because you will only give energy to the most important tasks first. You see, what usually separates overwhelmed employees from the effective ones is prioritization. So you need to know how to prioritize on tasks. The second way to effectively manage your time well is plan your day with intention. There's a saying that goes, if you do not plan your day, then the day will control you. And how do you plan your day? Because you see, having a plan is what gives you a direction. Now, how to plan your day is simple. You only need to take 5 minutes every morning to write down your must do tasks. After writing down your must do tasks, you now need to divide them into categories. The first category is the must do tasks. These are the important and urgent tasks. And then there are those tasks that are important but are not urgent. And then the last category is those tasks that can be delegated. So once you know how to plan your day, you will find that you will give focus to the most important tasks first. But there's no way that you can do this if you do not categorize them. So this way you will find that you will avoid attending to the least important task first when the most important tasks you leave them unattended to. The third way to effectively manage your time is to avoid multitasking. In as much as multitasking might sound impressive, it only slows you down. You see, from one task, switching between tasks only makes you lose focus and deliver poor quality work. Instead of multitasking, you can do this instead. Focus on one task at a time until it is finished before you move to the next. You will realize that by doing this, your productivity will double and you will realize that you will finish tasks faster. The fourth way to effectively manage your time is communicate when there are delays. You see, projects don't just always delay, but when such a thing happens, you need to communicate. You need to tell your supervisor that 1 to 3 happened and this project might delay with 1 or 2 3 days, or this is what happened and this is why the project has delayed. This builds trust within your team and helps to avoid unnecessary conflicts, because if you're going to be productive at work, then there must be that teamwork between you and your colleagues. And the last way to effectively manage your time is eliminate time wasters. We all have these time wasters, from the unnecessary meetings to unplanned tasks. to the multitasking and scrolling endlessly through your phone. But if you're going to eliminate these time wasters, then you must first identify them, because you can only fix that which you can see. So after you have identified these tasks, now you can start coming up with ways to fix them. Let's say, for example, the endless scrolling through your phone. You can do this by having time blocks whereby you allocate 45 minutes to deep work, and then you give yourself 5 minutes rest before you go to the next thing. We earlier talked about planning your day, whereby you categorize tasks based on urgency and importance. So you give each task 45 minutes of deep work, and then you give yourself a period of time to rest, because you are a human being and you're going to need to rest. Resting doesn't mean that you are lazy. The brain does need to recharge. You are going to need a few minutes of time to stay energized. Always a fresh brain works faster. Another time waster is the unnecessary meetings. Before you attend any meeting, you need to ask yourself, do I really need to be in this meeting? Is this something that can be done through an email? And do I have the agendas of this meeting? Most of the time you find people wasting a better part of a meeting discussing less important tasks. So before you attend any meeting, to avoid wasting time, you need to ensure that you have the agendas for that meeting. Another time waster is the unplanned tasks. So you have planned your day very well. You know the tasks that you're supposed to be performing on the particular day, and then uh, other tasks up to your table. What do you do in this case? You need to first ask yourself, is this something that I can delegate? Is this a task that I need to attend to immediately? When you are able to answer these two questions, then you will be able to know if you're going to attend to that task immediately or if you're going to delegate. You see, sometimes just saying a polite no saves you from compromising on the quality of your work. If it's a task that you can delegate, then you can have someone to do that task, so that at the end of the day, you are able to meet deadlines and you're also going to deliver high quality work. So those are some of the strategies that you could use to effectively manage your time. If you apply these strategies, you will be shocked how much easier your days will start to become and how your productivity is going to double. Thank you for watching this video.